Good morning, afternoon, or evening. My name is Leah, and we're going to be doing a yoga warm-up today. So this warm-up is going to primarily focus on, feeling our breath, some mobility, some stability, as well as some core exercises just to get us warmed up in a gentle manner. So this is a great way to start your day or finish. Obviously, challenge by choice. Take whatever modifications I offer. Make sure you have water and that you're in a comfortable location. I am using my yoga mat, but by no means do you have to have any equipment. Just a soft floor, anything like that is great. And if you have a dog to join you, that's also awesome. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started in mountain pose. So this is going to be a standing posture. So when we come to mountain, we want our toes to be together and our heels to be slightly apart. Just need to make sure y'all can see me. So, toes together, heels slightly apart. We're going to take a big deep breath in, raise our hands up, and as we exhale, we're going to make sure that our shoulders are not raised and up in our ears. We want our shoulders to be relaxed and down our back. We're going to take some big deep breaths here. And from here, we are going to move into a heart opener called cactus. So from the side, our arms are going to make a field post and our elbows are going to try and come together. This is a pretty big stretch, so a field goal pose here is also perfectly appropriate, or you are more than welcome to bring your arms behind you and grasp them together. For a gentler effect, that is still a heart opener, we're going to take some big deep breaths either in cactus or our modification where our grip is down lower. I'm going to make sure my computer doesn't fall asleep on me. Very nice. And then from here we are going to return to mountain on an inhale, and then on an exhale with our feet together and our chest forwards, we're going to bring one arm forward and one arm back. Open up our chest to one side and gaze out to the side. So we are going to try and keep our hips pointed to one direction while our shoulders are open and we are gazing back over the hand that comes behind us. Big deep breath in, back to center. And exhale, sweep that arm behind you. Sweep the other arm behind you, hips point forward, and have your gaze back behind you. Very nice, come back up, exhale, down. Alright, what we're going to do next is called chair pose. This is going to fire up our quads a little bit. So, from mountain, hands above your head, toes together, ankles slightly apart. We are going to take a big deep breath in. And then on an exhale, we are going to bend our knees. They are together. And we are going to sit back like we were about to sit in a chair, and your hands will come to heart center. You are more than welcome to challenge yourself and sit farther back. Even just a slight bend in the knees is great here. Imagine an energy pulling your thighs towards each other to activate those quads. Feel a line of energy come up from the mat and up through your hips, torso, arms, and shoulders. Come back to center. Take a second. I'm going to try and show you a little bit more. We're going to breathe in and exhale, come back down into chair. And we're going to do something similar. So our knees are going to stay exactly where they are. And we're going to twist open to one side on an exhale. Inhale and exhale to the other side. Very nice. Come on up. All right, we're going to do one more stretch, and then we're going to run through all of that one more time now that we know it. So from here, we're going to find ourselves in mountain pose. Big inhale. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. Soft bend in the legs. And we're just going to reach for our ankles, toes, the floor, our knees, whatever feels best. And we're going to let our head hang heavy here. Soft bend in the legs. Maybe a little bit of tension in the hamstrings is good. We're going to come up to halfway lift. During halfway lift, your hands are going to come just below your kneecaps and put a very gentle presence on those shins. And our back is going to make a table. Back down to forward fold. Inhale all the way up, back to mountain. Now we're going to go through our mountain pose variation. So inhale, exhale, arm sweeps behind you. If this is a large stretch, you're more than welcome to keep your eye on your hand in front of you. Inhale, exhale, arm sweeps behind. Your gaze can be forward or backward depending on the stretch that you want. Inhale. Now we're going to come down to chair on our exhale. So inhale, exhale, chair. Whatever depth here is perfectly fine. Take the twist on an exhale. Inhale. Exhale to the other side. Very nice. Whew. Now that we've run through kind of our whole body, we're going to kick it up a little bit and we're going to focus on our legs. So we're going to go through a succession of poses called warrior. And then from warrior, there are some modifications that we can take and explore. So I'm going to try and make sure you can see me. So to Murphy, can you move that? Go creep. Go creep, Papa. I need the floor. Go creep. There we go. So for warrior, we're going to start facing forwards. And we're going to bring one leg in front as if we are about to do a lunge. Our leading legs, toes are going to be pointing forward, while our leg in the back, the toes are going to open up to be perpendicular. Then we are going to lean forward into that leading leg, bend that knee ever so slightly, and your arms are going to come out to the side. You're going to readjust really quick. So, go ahead and take that lunge, leading foot pointing forward. The hip is open in the back as the back foot is pointing perpendicular. Extend those arms out. Take a few big deep breaths here. Remember to keep those shoulders relaxed. You can take this warrior as deep or as shallow as you like, whatever feels the best. You want to feel a line of action in your hip flexor and your front leg. From here, we are going to take forward warrior. We're going to lean forward, do a side body stretch here, and then from here, you can stay in this position. Or if you want to take a modification, you can TikTok your arms to be going from the top to the bottom of the room for a deeper side stretch. Like I said, this is totally fine. Now we are going to reverse our warrior. So we are going to bring our back hand, drop it down that back leg, and bring our leading arm up to the sky for a side stretch on the other side. If you want an even bigger stretch, you can take a bind. So you can take this hand, wrap it around, and grab your front leg with it. And that'll open up your side body even more. We're going to do warrior on the other side now. So face the other direction, or same direction, just opposite foot. Opposite foot comes forward, slight bend. Opposite, the foot in the back is going to open up, hip is facing the camera. Or I guess in your case, hip is facing forward, this hip is open. Make sure your toes don't go over your knees here. Go ahead and extend those arms out. Big deep breath in. You should be feeling energy go through both of your legs. This is a difficult pose, so it is totally okay to feel a little shaky. Extend forward to take forward warrior. Go ahead and TikTok your arms if you would like to, or stay in just that forward slid position. Inhale, reverse warrior. Take the bind if you would like to, where you wrap your arm all the way around. Good, and come on out. Whew. Now we are going to take star pose. So both of our feet are going to be facing forward for this one. I'm going to try and make sure you can see me a little bit better. Alright, both of our feet facing forward, hands come up to the sky to make a 5-pointed star. I know I'm struggling with my camera angles a little bit today just because yoga takes up a lot of space. So, hands come up to the sky, big deep breath in, relax those shoulders. And exhale. Hands are going to come through heart center and we're going to lean forward very slowly. You can go ahead and rest your hands on your shins, ankles, toes, wherever you would like them. And we're going to go ahead and switch off a little bit. So we are going to bend one leg while the other stays straight. This is going to give us an opportunity to stretch out our inner thigh muscles. And then from here, we are going to go into shooting star. So once you've had a chance to stretch out those inner thigh muscles, we're going to enter shooting star. So shooting star is a kind of large transition on a single leg. You are more than welcome to keep both of your feet on the floor for a modification or have something to grab onto. So for shooting star, we are going to bend, like just like we did, and then we're going to use this as momentum and hop off that bent leg. We are going to be anchored to the ground by one point of contact while our arms and feet trail behind us. Or for modified shooting star, just lean to one side, leading with those arms, huge side body stretch here. Come back to center and star, and get ready to bend off that other leg and jump to the other side for shooting star. Have some beautiful arms and legs trailing behind you. Take whatever form you would like, and back to shooting star. Hands come through heart center. Lean forward and take another big stretch here. If you keep your legs just slightly bent and continue to lean forward, you'll feel a really, really good hamstring stretch here. Whew, perfect. Now we are going to work on our lower body a little bit more, our hips, some mobility. So we're going to go ahead and get started with pigeon. Pigeon can definitely be a little bit intense, so we have some modifications here. So to start in pigeon, you're going to go ahead and bring one foot forward, and you're going to lay your shin down across the mat or your space and lean on that shin. I like to have my ankle flexed because that guarantees that you are working this stretch. Struggling for words today. So pigeon can definitely be a more intense stretch. You are more than welcome to stay upright. Another really good way to modify this pose is to have pillows or any sort of buffer below this leg right here. I also have yoga blocks. You can use water bottles or any sort of like books to help you stand up. Or if it feels really good and you want to feed into this a little bit more, you are more than welcome to come on down to your forearms and take some big, deep breaths into this very, very deep stretch. From here, we are going to slide on to our glute and extend our foot forward. So we are going to keep this foot forward. So whichever foot you just stretched for pigeon is going to be forward, and then we are going to take the opposite foot and tuck it behind us. Our ankle is going to be kind of near our glute, and that knee is going to be pointed forward. We're going to take a big deep breath in. Hands are going to come up. Also, this leg does not have to be all the way back. It can also be towards the center. So whatever feels the most comfortable, but we're just going to primarily be stretching the hamstring of one leg right now. Hands come up. Inhale. And as you exhale, soft bend of the knee is great here. We're going to try and bring our nose to our knee. You are more than welcome to grab your knee, shin, ankle, whatever feels the best here. And you can have your heel or your foot be facing inward or outward, whatever feels the best to you. Big hamstring stretch here. So to reduce some of that tension, go ahead and bend the knee and take some big deep breaths. Go ahead. And we're going to do pigeon on the other side. So whatever modifications you took on the first side, you're more than welcome to take here. But our body is not symmetrical, so it may need different things. We're going to take a few big deep breaths here. We are going to switch it up. So we're going to extend that foot that we just stretched in pigeon. Your opposite leg can be facing in or out. So I'm going to keep mine the same as I did on the other. Hands up, soft bend in the knee, bend over. Very nice. We're going to finish up with some mobility and core of the back. So we're going to make a table, have a nice neutral flat back, and we're going to enter cow, which we've done in previous workouts, and then cat. So exhale, push the ground away, round your back. Inhale, drop your belly, raise your neck for cow. Don't accentuate your range of motion too much here, just a little bit goes a long way. From this position, we are also going to take bird dogs. So staying in that neutral tabletop position, you can either lift one arm at a time, You can lift one leg at a time, or you can take the modification where you raise opposite arm and opposite leg at the same time. We're going to be doing this for the last few seconds of the workout, or warm up, excuse me, just to get our whole body and our core engaged and warmed up. Last 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, I hope you enjoyed this gentle warm-up, and I hope that it facilitated just some extra movement in your day. I hope you have a wonderful day and enjoyed this video. Thank you.